Good day, viewers, my dear students, and my powerful parents. I'm Kolawole Oladejo. Due to what is all around, closure of schools here and there, we decided to do what? To go higher. Yes, we are now advanced. Yes, let me put it that way. So I'm here to take your head, Social Studies, SOS, on a topic that says Science, Technology, and Society. And under it, we are going to be looking at the importance of science, technology in our society. Science, technology, society. That's a very good, broad, and wide topic, which we can't just cover up all today, but for consecutive weeks, we are still there to be addressing the issues on science, technology, and society. Now, what do we understand by science? As I said in my write-up here, science could be defined, not can be defined, because science is not what we can take, like pen or a marker. What is a marker? A marker can be defined. Do you get me? But this is science. It could. It's not something we can just say this is science. What we can see, touch, or feel, or we can carry from one place to another. Science could be divined. That was why I said, I used this word there, could, not can, could. Could be divined as the systematic study of a nature. Science is a study. For you to become a science student is not easy. I'm telling you facts now. If you want to be a science student, you have to work hard. You have to use all your days reading, and know what you are doing. Science could be defined as a systematic study of nature, systematic, a process. A process. But what do we understand by system? Before we can call something a system, we can just put up a microphone and say we want to talk. If we are to look at the word microphone, what does it comprise together to make it a microphone? Fine is a system, but we have to look at the microphone itself, the battery inside it, the wire that goes along with the speaker. Everything together makes a system. You can't just say this is a system. Do you get me now? Now, as a systematic study of the nature, with the knowledge obtained and arranged in an orderly manner, with due process. That is science. If you are not talking about technology, what we are doing right now is technology. We can't be online now without the use of technology. And as I used to say, that technology is the practical utilization of scientific ideas. Now, note that both science and technology, they work in pari passu. They work together. Science and technology, they are like twin. They work together. As I was saying on technology, it is of no doubt that anybody that is not computer literate, the person does not fit to be in our society of today. Look at what we are doing now. Let's consider so many years ago. Our means of communication is not the one we are using now. Don't let me go far. Let me use phone as an instance. Now, a telephone, the set of telephone we are using 5 years ago is not the one we are using right away. At the point when we have when we have telephone, it started from fax. That's the only means of sending information then, fax. When we are now using telephone, we are using landline. Look at technology, look at advancements. From landline, we use a cell phone. Then the common phone, then we have Tryon, we have 3310. Where are those phones now? They are nothing to write home about. Because of the existence of technology, they have abandoned them at the past. Now, we are using what other people are using as a means of communication. You see Android phones. Android phones also have categories. You see some Android phones that doesn't have fingerprint to unlock. Can you imagine? To just put your fingerprints, not as if you want to, just as if you want to go and do a biometric. You have to put your fingerprint before you can access your personal data and some other stuff like that. It's technology. What we are doing now in this online teaching is also called what? Technology. Now, technology is the practical utilization of scientific ideas It is the application of scientific knowledge into practical tasks. Technology develops as a result of man's needs to solve some certain practical problem of society. Without the use of technology right now, as I was speaking, you can't be seeing me like this. We can't have access to ourselves. But it was the use of technology that allowed you to be viewing me at home like this. Now, we've looked about science, we've studied technology, then what is society? That's a simple question. You can just use your brain to just society. Maybe our environment, where we stay, different kind of meaning like that. But society refers, just in a simple form, to a group of people living together in a definite place. Living together in a definite place or in a geographical environment or in a geographical area, society. Now, let's quickly look at the importance of science and technology. What are the importance? Number one, on healthcare. Improved healthcare through science and technology. Through science and technology, more drugs, equipment, and medical experts should be produced to solve the present problem on our health sector with the use of technology. Let's consider what is presently going on town now, COVID-19. This detected some experts in China. They said they are sending China some experts, some doctor experts with some materials to come and use to address and support the one we are using now in Nigeria. Some people are saying with the use of chloroquine, they cure the use of virus. Fine, chloroquine has been existing in Nigeria for so many years, but what they think is necessary as well, they import it down to us as a means of survival to our people in distress. Food production, that's number two. Our existing food production should be improved through science and technology so that we can have to store and export to other countries in the world. There was a time I was watching the news at NTA. That very day, I was so surprised that can you imagine the use of technology? Can you imagine? Farm production, they are making cassava flours, gari in a nutshell. They said with the use of this technology they are using, they used to make 60 bags of gari in a week. And their working days is from Monday to Friday. They said they will produce 12 bags of gari in a day. And if you look at the traditional ways of making gari is a long process. Before you harvest, before you take your cassava, you take your knife, you started peeling your cassava. All those process, after peeling the cassava, you grind it, you dried it, they squeeze it before they now put it in a big pot like this, putting woods and fire under it, and started ensure that it gets dried before we see it as gari, the one we are taking at home. But this one I'm saying at NTA, starting from the ridges. Do you know what they call ridges? That they will just do as if they do soil. They just put soil together and plant the cassava before it grows. They have a machine with like a stainless plate at home. They just use that machine with the stainless to dig the ground and just squeeze it like this. And they used to form their ridges. I was like, wow, can you imagine? They plant their cassava. The next process of peeling, they're just putting it there on a gradual process. It was a machine that was peeling the cassava as if they are just peeling off our yams. On normal norms, it was manually before. If not for the help of technology, things like this can never be introduced. But we thank God for our work today. And that's why we said that food production exists. Our existing food production should be improved through science and technology so that we can have to store and export to export food to other countries in the world. Yes, of course. If we were able to produce 60 bags of gari in a geographical area within a week, now tell me, we are going to have more than enough to consume. Number 3, we have transfer of technology. This means importing the needed technology from elsewhere to solve our existing problem. Yes. Look at the way we move all around all the time. Unlike this now, transferring of technology. This means importing the needed technology from elsewhere to solve our existing. I was in a program one day. They said they are waiting for the cameraman to come. I was like, I was amazed that, where is the cameraman? This program is a very large event. He's supposed to cover it. I just see the guy putting out his bags to just build out his video camera, unlike normal one that they will just put in the hand like this, like this. No, the stuff is a machine. Can you imagine technology? They programmed it. They are using phone, or let me say a digital a tab to operate it, and the stuff just flew up as if you wanted to fly like a helicopter. It has a fan just going around, and I looked well as a computer literate as you. I said, wow, can you imagine how technology has taken us to? Technology has taken us so viral. Now, number 4, improving our indigenous industries. Yes, developing our indigenous industry. Technology will make Nigeria produce their own goods without depending on imports. Yes, it is of no doubt that Nigeria, we cannot produce anything. Before you know, any of our products, our phones made in America, made in California, made in China, made in, what are we producing? You understand? But with the help of our indigenous industry, we will make Nigeria to produce our own goods, so that we will not depend on imports. Now, let's look at an instance. When they close the closure of the border, we are eating a foreign rice. And when they close border, we depend on what we have. Now we are eating Nigerian rice. Even though there's some stones and don't let me go that way. I'm online. So we are eating Nigerian rice. That shows we also can do something. We produce yam, we produce gari, cassava flour, and so many yam flour, and so many flavors, stuff like that. We can do more than what people expect from us without depending on importation. When we want to get my car, they will import it. We need phone, they will import it. Even this common PS we play all around, they import it. Number 5, cheap housing materials. Science and technology would be to develop and provide cheap housing materials so that an average Nigerian can build a house for him or herself. If you are online, there are so many things you will see online. There are so many things you will see online that when you just apply for it, it will be of a great benefit for you. If I want to get anything, I just either AliExpress or Jumia or Gigi. I'll just make order or list. Anything I want, they will deliver it to my doorstep. Now, we are still on our next class, we are still going to continue with the topic because the topic is very, very wide. Going to be about 3 to 4 weeks or there. But for now, I'll be stopping here. As I used to tell you, that you should always cultivate the habit of what? Of reading. That is the only way you can impress your parents. As a student, your parents are paying a lot on you. Read, and read. The sky will not be your limit. Now, before we go, assignment. Now, state 5 ways you think technology is of useful to you as possible. Now, as a person. So when you answer this, you forward it to the right channel, either to the link sent to you, or to our WhatsApp group, or to our WhatsApp channel. Once again, I'm Mr. Kola Oladejo. Good to have you around. Stay home and stay safe till when we are going to see. Thank you so very much.